And now it's time for Impera by Ghost. This is the final album of theirs that I've not yet heard. I discovered Ghost properly earlier this year when I listened to the Skeleton album and those singles, and I really fucking liked it. So now I've been on a journey from Opus Eponymous all the way on to now where we are with the Impera album. And I've been really enjoying the journey. So far, the first album I thought was halfway decent. Being critical about it. Second one I thought was solid. And then the next one I thought was delicious. And then after that I thought it was kind of high solid. So I'm curious to see what Impera is going to be like. Very looking forward to this. Now, for a bit of context, this is what the Papa looks like for this particular Ghost album. So this is Cardinal Copia, who's now known as Papa 4, and he had some like facial surgery or something you can see in the Chapters video that I checked out, which again, on my Patreon. So he looks fucking badass. I love that inside his jacket, he's just got the words, "fuck you." What a rock star. I'm really looking forward to this. I think it's going to be fun. Other important things to note about this era. Apparently this album is about the rise and fall of empires. Apparently Tobias, the main dude behind Ghost, was inspired by those who built empires. Oh, there's some book called The Rule of Empires, Those Who Built Them, Those Who Endured Them, and Why They Always Fall, by Timothy Parsons. So this is all about that as a concept. And the fate of this Papa is covered in the Right Here, Right Now film, which I will be checking out at some point, but not yet. Because first, we need to get up to date with all the original content. This is the Impera album cover, which looks fucking cool. This golden structure that looks like the Papa inside some larger architecture thing. Oh, it looks badass. Now, of the songs on this album, there's only one that I've heard before, that they played live at the O2 Arena, which I saw earlier this year. I reviewed that gig, by the way. I'll put a link here so you can check that out if you're interested. It was a fucking amazing experience. The Darkness at the Heart of My Love. So I've technically heard that one before. The rest are new to me. Some of them have music videos, so I'll watch those when we get to them. But otherwise, let's fucking strap in. 12 songs, 46 minutes long. Impera. What is this going to be like? And go. Always a grand start to an album from these folks. Curious keyboard sound coming in the background there. And a marching snare. I think for some people this is their favorite album, so I'm really curious to hear it. This might be just an instrumental, maybe. Harmonized lead guitars. Grandiose ring outs. An epic tone to begin. Oh, lovely chord to end. Oh. But it's twisting. That's a disturbing tone. Ooh, okay. I love the tone of this. And the hi-hat on the foot pedal. Oh, we are rocking! I'm so in! Oh yeah. Bit of meat to the wrist there. Bright cymbals.
Kaisarion, a prophecy told. We're building our empire.
That's an insanely bright cymbal. It's so jaunty.
Our brotherhood of good faith sealed and apostate witches doom.
Love the guitar tone in the lead. We're still building. I feel like there's not a chorus yet. Unless it's Kaisarion. Okay. Right, that's the chorus. Oh. Drummer's got some space to do some fills. The bass, as always, is peeking through very nicely. Sounds great. Yeah. Bouncing around those tom-toms. Oh! It's drums! Oh, we're swinging it! Reminds me of Coheed and Cambria. Those drums are epic. Also Queen. Back in the original tempo.
It's the sight of a million regrets mounting over years. It's the words that were never spoken that echoes through the
lovely deployment of the harmony as well.
It's the smell of the burning temple swept away by rise. It's the truth of
oh, the slide on the bass. Oh yeah.
Bishops with their choir boys on sweet. It's the tongues of inadulation.
Get that hi-hat going throughout. Controlled by the foot. It's just fun. Ripping around the toms. Oh, yeah. The drums really got to shine in that song. Kick ass. Okay, next one, I believe, has a music video. It does. Okay, let's hop on over to YouTube and check that one out. A go. Ah. I've technically seen this video before whilst drunk with my wife. I remember it now because we came over from the Ghost gig. And we're like, we gotta watch like a music video or two. We watched a couple of this one I have seen before. I don't remember it because I was pretty toasted. But I recognize this room. Like, okay, yeah, this is one of the ones I've seen. So I technically heard this before, but not sober. So this will be a first. I'm gonna rewind it. And go! Not a big fan of the ghouls' masks in this era. Very odd.
Through benediction, you try to rid your mind of malediction. But through all this time, you try to peel it off.
I love the vibe.
Your desolation led you into this
Calm mute except for those moments. Gorgeous.
I know you need it now to make you feel alive.
Oh, it's so Ghost. Yo!
All your faith, all your rage, all your pain.
Yeah, with that really bright ride cymbal.
Ain't talking about forgiveness. All your faith, all your rage, all your pain. It ain't over.
Catchy.
It's the cruel beast that you feel.
Oh, wow.
Burning, yearning, need to breathe the spillways.
So satisfying.
You keep a casket
He's got wings.
buried deep within.
It wasn't
You
just
try
in
to
Lacrima.
mask it, but fall back in sin. You wanna shake it off, but you're stuck inside. When stripped
Love the
of
pushed beats.
skin and spine, you replicate corpus determinately.
That piano throughout.
And it's such a ride.
Lovely loop.
All your faith, all your rage, all your pain, it ain't over now. And I ain't talking about forgiveness. All your faith, all your rage, all your pain, it ain't over now. It's the cruel beast that you feed. It's your burning yearning.
Ah, the harmony. God, this fucking rocks, man. The bass. We need a t-shirt, Hodgkey. Oh. Okay, with the harmonized lead guitar parts. The tom-toms. Ah! Huge song. It's just joy. I fucking love it. The push beats for me, man. They're everything. What a cool concept this whole band is. Got wings, presenting such darkness and sinister. I can only see some of this because of the overlays, but such a sinister tone. But the music's so jaunty. It's so bright. Ah, wonderful. Okay, next song is "Call Me Little Sunshine," which has a video. Go. Oh? Okay. Slower pace than the earlier songs in this album. That drummer loves that. Round the toms.
Call out in the middle of the night. For when else would I hear you? Fall out in the cold starlight. I can save you if you do. You will never walk alone. You can always reach me. You will never ever walk alone. Little sunshine.
It's a disturbing video.
Call me Mephistophelies.
Demons are coming out of hell.
When you feel wrong, just call me Little Sunshine.
Lovely harmony there. This is such a cool tone.
Light up in the middle of the day. For how else could
Kind of modern vocal effect on the echo there.
ease up to the hunter from the prey and transform indefinitely. You
slides in there. A little triplet double kick pattern there. Very artistic video. A little different from their norm.
You can always reach me. You will never ever walk.
The hi-hat there. Tasty. Got a Queen, we will rock you here. What's gonna happen at this last?
When you're dead and gone, you can always reach me. All you gotta do is call me. Call me. Call me. Little sunshine.
Hey, there's something. This sounds like another artist. I can't think who.
When you feel all alone, just call me.
It's cool though. Okay. I mean, quite a different video for them. It's pretty artistic. Oh, cool though. I think the next one is also a, yeah. Okay, next song is Hunter's Moon. Also has a music video. Go. This is weird. What's going on here?
It's been a long time coming. I'm coming back for you, my friend.
Creepy.
To where we'd hide as children. I'm coming back for you, my friend.
Slightly more sinister sonic tone.
Faded, they come back to haunt me once again. And though my mind is somewhat jaded now, it's time for me to strike again. Tonight, it's a hunter's moon.
What is that time signature?
Sister, I'm dying to see you, my friend. Back in
Nice.
the old cemetery, I'm dying to see you, my friend. Though my memories have faded, they
Shit is haunted in there.
haunt me once again. And though my mind is somewhat jaded now, it's time for me to strike again. Tonight, it's a hunter's moon.
Is that the back of the head? That's creepy as fuck. Really interesting rhythmic loop here. This is an odd song too. Some bands in the guitars. Where are we going?
It's a hunter's moon.
Projector. Okay. That was a curious song, I'd say. We're back now to the Spotify because there's no music video for the next few. I think 20s might be the next one. Yeah. Well, there's a lyric video. But yeah, we'll check that one out. So next up we have A Watcher in the Sky, which is a long song. Fucking nearly 6 minutes. Ooh, yeah. Guitars are front and center for this. It's his favorite drum fill. Long pause.
Looking for the watcher in the sky.
Let's fucking go.
Evolutionary the optics for us to get answers as to why we signal to another dimension that we stand here ready for reply.
Double kicks.
Communication is key. When you unlock
Forward to the floor, the kick drum.
Can you see what I see? Searchlights.
I guess with the 8 to the floor, isn't
In
it?
the sky. Searchlights. Looking for the watcher in the sky.
Classic. Very good. Hoping they repeat that. Almost janty. With that siren tone in the background.
The kaleidoscopian visions we've seen tell of bloodlines of top-notch. The predestinated will dispatch while your realm has rotted.
He loves to roll an R. Rotted.
Communication is key. When you unlock to believe, can you see what
Love the guitar tone there.
Searchlights. Looking for the watcher in the sky. Searchlights. Looking for the
That bass is on the downbeats. It's a very Ghost thing to do.
Searchlights.
Double chorus here.
Looking for the watcher in the sky. Searchlights.
Now, what will they do for the next nearly 3 minutes
For the watcher
to develop this song in an interesting way?
For the light of our Savior is Magdalene ray.
Beautiful.
And in the sheen of his splendor, there is a better plan.
Ah, still going. Guitar solo, front and center. Oh. Another guitar is joined in with the harmony and the bass punching out those downbeats. That drum fill. I want to sing along already, man.
Looking for the watcher in the sky. Searchlights. Looking for the watcher in the sky. Searchlights. Looking for the watcher in the sky.
Third chorus in a row. I bet we fade out. Yeah, it's already fading out. Okay, somehow I managed to make a catchy chorus despite having so much space between the lyrics. Nothing here. Then back in. That drummer loves those fills. It is a gradual fade out. Alrighty, well that's half of the album we've heard now. Next up is Dominion. Once it fully fades out, there we go. Brass? A horn? Ooh! Gorgeous chord created there. That's an interlude. Brightening up a bit. And then there's that. How cool that you can have an album where you can throw this in and it doesn't sound out of place. Actually, this is an organ. It certainly sounds like brass. There's something like a huge organ about it. That was cool. Next up is 20s. Now this has a lyric video, so might as well go over to YouTube and hit it over here. Go. The brass is still here. Oh. The rising tone in the background. This is interesting. Oh! Cool drum beat for this. Reggaeton. It's a thumping kick drum sound here.
Listen up, action man. Set controls for the heart of the land. Tell them all.
This is different.
You're the next in the chain of command.
Double vocals here.
Direct the course of collision. Suspicion.
It's a lower harmonizing
For
voice.
their act to come to fruition. In the 20s, we'll be singing in a rain of pennies. In the 20s,
This is
soaring in the skies of
unusual.
pennies. In the 20s,
Alright, we're brightening.
swooshing at the feet of the ruler. In the 20s, we'll be grinding in the pile of moolah. Listen up, you motherfuckers. Those Ivy League dopes, they wanna mock us. Tell them all, this is war.
This is a choice.
They're not fighting a war, it's for suckers. Assassinate.
Ever play?
Gather the tools to disintegrate. Hate. Reaping the
We've gone full musical theater with this one.
I'm number one, you number two. You got a lot of God's work to do. In the 20s, we'll be singing in a rain of pennies. In the 20s, we'll be soaring in the skies of pennies. In the 20s,
What an unusual song to create in the midst of the rest.
we'll be grabbing them all by the hoo-ha. In the 20s, we'll be dancing in the fields of
Hints of glorious harmonies. Right, chord progressions.
In the 20s, in the 20s, all the way to the 30s.
I assume they mean the 1920s. It sounds like a live performance. There's a rustic sound to it. Well, it's not a boring album. It's fucking swinging for the bleachers. Not sure I'm as much a fan of all of it, but I respect it. Is that the song? That was fucking mad. That's what that was. Totally unexpected. My goodness. Okay. All right. Back on to the rest. Darkness at the Heart of My Love. So I've technically heard this once before at a live gig, but I don't remember which song that was or what it sounded like. Maybe I'll recognize it as we go along. Let's see.
When the summer dies, severing the ties, I'm with you always.
This does ring a bell.
Always. Will you walk the line?
Which means they probably repeat that melody a lot.
My path serpentine. Remember always that love is all you need. Tell me who you wanna be, and I will set you free.
Woo!
There's a darkness at the heart of my love that runs cold, runs deep. The darkness
Kinda
at
like-
the heart of my love.
Just like Imagine Dragons. Not a bad thing. Some people think that is. I don't think so. It's changed now, but that moment there was kind of a modern rock construction.
Will you spill the wine to someone that divine?
Beautiful guitar work here.
I'm with you always,
Sounds like it's fingerpicked.
always. Now paint a pair of eyes.
Love the tone here.
Watch as it dries.
This is unique for this album.
Remember always that
Gentle.
love is all you need.
So beautiful.
Tell me who you wanna be, and I will set you free.
Oh yeah.
There's a darkness at the heart of my love that runs slow, runs deep. The darkness at the heart of my love, so bold, so sweet. There's a darkness at the heart of my love that runs slow, runs deep.
Quite gorgeous, really.
Darkness at the heart of my love.
So melancholic. It almost sounded like a key change. Some whispers. Are detailed here? No.
Remember always that love is all you need. Tell me who you wanna be, and I will
almost straight.
There's a darkness at the heart of my love that runs cold,
So clean.
runs deep. The darkness at the heart of my love, so old, so sweet. There's a darkness at the heart of my love that runs cold,
Woo, the choir.
runs deep. The darkness at the heart of my love, so old, so sweet. And all this time you knew that I would put you through. The darkness at the heart of my love for you. When the sun
This is a wonderful song.
rained the time. Let's watch as it dries.
What a beautiful thing. And a bit of variety in the tom-tom solos. Still going down from high to low, but more kind of flam separations there. Okay, next song is called Griftwood. Bass slides in. This reminds me of Lacrima. Like a precursor to that. Beautiful. Do it again. No, just once.
Suffering for the Lord is not an easy thing. Be it a conjuring so ordained and adored, so immaculate.
Slight harmonics.
I'm your rock, baby. I won't back down. I'm your rock, baby. Ask yourself, ooh, are you righteous? You wanna play with the Messiah. You wanna hear from the spire.
Beautiful.
You wanna see by the fire and never ever suffer again.
Plenty of space in this one. A little moment's ear candy.
Sacrifice for the horde leads the way from shame.
This guitar, I love.
Yet a loser's game, God disdain, and a board lash of the Senate whip. Ooh, it's a power trip. I'm your rock, baby. I won't back down. I'm your
Just enjoying the vibe. Really?
Ask yourself, ooh, are you righteous? You wanna play with the Messiah. You wanna view from the spire. You wanna see by the fire and never ever suffer again. You wanna console the griever.
As per usual, the bass here is lovely. Like connecting notes in between phrases. Ah, with the slide. Rising.
You shine like the sun and the moon and the stars in the sky. Holy Mother,
Some real trademarks in here of Ghost sound.
wash the sin from my feet.
Rhythmically, melodically.
Holy Mother,
They have their own world.
you shine like the sun and the moon and the stars in the sky. You're always heavy on your shoulders.
Simple drum beat.
You shine like the sun and the moon and the stars in the sky.
Oh, Jesus! Oh yeah. Again, harmonized lead guitar to it. Cool. Skill involved in that. Yeah. The catching is here is growing.
You wanna sit by the fire and never ever suffer again.
Oh, I can't change.
You wanna hear from the spire. You wanna sit by the fire and never ever suffer again. You wanna console and griever. You wanna guide the believer. You and the greatest deceiver and never ever suffer again.
Ooh, that bass just slightly lingered there. It's gorgeous. Okay, this is 31 seconds. Haunting. Sounds like a horror film. Now the last one. Almost 7 minutes long.
We're here in the after of a murderous drafter.
Go for lyrics in this one.
Past is spun like a yarn and mangled with flesh and blood and bones. I wonder, did no one hear the distant thunder?
Oh,
The autumn
good snare work there. Also, again, the bass sounds wonderful.
The shine and the sham entangled like salting earth with tears of Jesus. He sliced and diced our dreams to pieces. For the dreams that you dread and die, can become just as real as the blood that was shed and died.
Okay, there's a choice.
Now the streetwalking dead was quite a scene, wasn't it? For the lost and misled were promises by the pit. We will break away together. I'll be the shadow, you'll be the light.
Glimmer of hope,
Nothing ever lasts forever.
comfort.
We will go softly into the night.
Very advanced guitar skills. Double it up with those open hi-hats there. Get the bass rumbling underneath.
We're leaving the city,
Of the melody.
so this is farewell. Goodbye, Seven Sisters and Saint Jezebel. The moon in the gutter has a story to
A real slow tempo.
One day he will come back
Sort of typical of their final songs on an album.
from the bowels of hell.
Got a pensive nature to it. A riff.
Now we have to pretend we didn't see what we saw. With the curtain unveiled to the sound of
It's
the
a
war.
chorus, but it's different lyrics.
That the king that we hailed was the Wizard of Oz. We will break away.
I guess this is maybe the chorus, and that was the pre-chorus.
I'll be the shadow, you'll be the light. Nothing ever lasts forever. We will go softly into the night.
Brightness of the piano here.
Nothing ever lasts forever. We will go softly into the night.
And a grand ending coming up, I hope. Oh yeah. Oh, the build. Take us home, guitar. We're gonna fade out here, sounds like. Well, that was an experience. Okay. There we have it. Impera. In full. Full of surprises. I think that might be the most journey-like of an album of theirs, in my estimation. Like, it went through so many different musical arcs as it went along. It was a very varied album, which was really interesting. And because of that, it has a kind of storytelling peaks and troughs throughout it, and it makes it makes sense as a collection. Individual songs on their own, quite different, but patched together like this gives it a completeness, which I think is quite interesting. But it also means that if there's quite a lot of variety, there might be some things you like more than others. And I think that's the case for me for this album. High highs, not low lows, but a couple of songs I just thought were kind of all right compared to some other Ghost songs I've really connected with and really enjoyed. The highlights for me, I loved the opening. It was very nice. Kaisarion I thought was great. Spillways was one of my absolute favorites on this album. Also, Darkness at the Heart of My Love, I thought was fabulous. Watcher in the Sky was great. Hunter's Moon, I didn't dig as much. Call Me Little Sunshine has some moments. Griftwood was pretty pleasant. I like everything that I wasn't really jamming with was still lovely. It just wasn't quite as either melodically grabby. Maybe they were slower paced, a bit more artistic in their makeup, perhaps. But there's some fucking gold here. I wonder if I was hurt by the fact that it was just before listening to Impera, I listened to the 7 Inches of Satanic Panic EP, and all 3 of those songs are just fucking bangers. So this isn't full of bangers, but it is a really considered gorgeous piece of art, I would say, from start to finish. And I've now heard every album by Ghost. And there's, as with many artists, many songs that I really connect to and love, and they're the reasons I love this band, and they're the ones I'm going to be playing on repeat. And I'm so delighted now I've heard all of those songs, so I can put together a playlist of my favorites. But there's also plenty in there that I'm like, I like the idea of this. I think conceptually this makes sense, and it's executed very well, but it's not my style exactly of music that I want to listen to on repeat. So there's peaks and troughs throughout this, but that's what makes it so interesting. And certainly on a first listen, makes it a fascinating world of discovery, essentially. So I loved that as an overall experience. Now, to rate the album, I want to give it a delicious. There are delicious moments. There are delicious songs in here. There's some peaks. And I think it's executing the concept very, very well. I think for my personal musical taste and appreciation overall, if I balance it out, I think we're probably looking at a high solid for this album for me. Good album. A good album that I really enjoyed. Part of the problem I think might be Skeletor, for me, is a fucking brilliant album. That's a masterpiece. And the earlier albums, I think, have at moments come close to that. Meliora has been my favorite of the albums that I've heard. That was delicious. And others, I think, have been about half the time really delicious. Another half, I'm like, okay, I can see what they're doing here. I respect it. It's interesting. It's not quite as satisfying overall at times. So solid for me for this album, but like very good. Very interesting. Has some high peaks, but a slightly outshone, I think, by some of the singles within this maybe. Or the previous EP that I heard, which was just fucking gold. So there we are. Those are all of the albums. Now, the next thing I'll be checking out is the EPs I've missed, which are... Let me just look. There's something Pope Star, was it? Show all the EPs. Might as well show you this while I'm looking through it here. What have we got to do? Phantomime, I've not heard, so I will check that one out. That might be... Are those covers? It's Phantom of the Opera. We didn't need another... Okay, yeah. These are covers. I'll be checking that out. That will probably end up only on my Patreon page, because I'm just doing the albums for the main channel, but we'll see. Next one... It's on that one. There's one earlier. If You Have Ghost, I've also not checked that one out. So if you want to be guaranteed to see my reactions to those, Patreon is going to be the place to be. Join there as a legend, and also there there'll be other content, bits and pieces that ends up just exclusively there. You get early access to videos that end up on the channel. I give updates as to how the channel's doing, what I'm doing in my world. So if you're interested in that kind of stuff, all available on Patreon at the legend tier. Now, that's been a treat. And also, my future will be the Right Here, Right Now movie thing. So I'm really looking forward to that, because that should be interesting, because it's going to have, I think, a mixture of live performances and then also some, like, videos, like in the chapters. Oh, and I need to do more chapters. Hang on. There's more chapters to check out. I've got a list here of the things I need to do. Check out the Impera album. So I need to do YouTube chapters 10 through 17. That's what I'm going to do next as well. That'll end up on Patreon also. So, there we are. How fun. What a trip. What a journey this band is. How utterly fascinating and satisfying. Thoroughly enjoyed that.